I'd like you to give a very, very, very loud, warm welcome to Mr. Bill Hicks. Yo! Yo! It's great to be here, wherever I am. I always love it when I'm here. If I've never been here before, it's great to be back. And pardon the way I'm dressed. I just got back from a wedding in Cowley, and I'd like you to meet my new bride, but she's hurling in the toilet right now, and she'll be out later as soon as she's done. All right, one at a time now. Let's go now. Gonna have to take a number. And this fucking drunk stereo shit going on. Hey, hello, hey. It's got an echo. Look at that. Cavernous room. So I like to start the show with a little song I wrote. Ding dong, Bush is dead, Bush is dead, Bush is dead. Ding dong, Bush is dead, Bush is dead. Da da ding dong, Bush is dead, Bush is dead, Bush is ding dong. But yeah, okay, yeah. I haven't worked out the other, but ding dong, Bush is dead is how I'm gonna close it though. Yeah. 12 years, all the comics in the U.S. have been like a little pygmy tribe, man, shooting little darts into this rampaging beast elephant republicanism. And finally, Tuesday night, it crashes to the fucking ground. So we all did our little pygmy dance. Ding dong, Bush is dead, Bush is dead, Bush is dead, ding dong. And then I realized, along with Bush, died half of my fucking act. Now, ding dong, bring him back, bring him back, bring him back, ding dong, they're fucking staring, help me, help me! Now, I can't be selfish, he's gone and it's good. People often ask me where I stand politically. It's not that I disagree with Bush's economic policy or his foreign policy, it's that I believed he was a child of Satan here to destroy the planet Earth. A little to the left. And it's weird, politics does make strange bedfellows, man. You know, when the dust settles to see what side you're on, it's really odd, you know what I mean? I was reading in the paper on Wednesday after the election's over, and there's a quote from Saddam Hussein going, "We have nothing against America. We just want to see George Bush beheaded and his head kicked down the road like a soccer ball." I'm thinking, that's what I want to see. Cool, me and Hussein, we're like this, man. Saddam. You know Hussein is just still laughing in some basement bunker somewhere when that fucking election came around and he lost, huh? You know, that's what bugged me. Hussein's still in power. That's the crack up of all time to me, you know. CIA has a plot to get rid of him. It's a plot they've used before to get rid of world leaders. The only problem they're having is convincing Hussein, you know, to fly to Dallas. And, but I think once there, the plan is fairly, you know, we got it. It's pretty operable. Can't say Dallas doesn't love you, Saddam. But, see, you know what bugged me about the whole election was that they made it, you know, they totally reduced this to this worship of money, and that's what they made the whole election about was taxes, you know, voting with your wallet. You know what I mean? People would say to me, "Bill, you vote for Clinton, he's going to raise your taxes." Okay? I mean, he'll tell you he's not, but he's gonna. A vote for Clinton is a vote for higher taxes, Bill. See, I have news for you, folks. There's other reasons not to vote for George Bush than taxes, okay? I don't know what's happened to us as a world. Maybe 12 years of republicanism has made us think this way. But the reason I didn't vote for George Bush is because George Bush, along with Ronald Reagan, presided over an administration whose policies towards South America included genocide. So, yeah, you see, the reason I didn't vote for him is because he's a mass murderer. I'll pay that extra nickel on, you know, a liter of petrol just knowing little brown kids aren't being clubbed to death like baby seals in Honduras so Pepsi can put a plant down there. I'll pay the extra nickel. I'm getting this fitted for my heart in any moment. you know? And Bush, looking horrible the last few days. It was wonderful to watch. He was just whiny and he looked terrible. He looked like Skeletor, man. For Halloween, they put a candle in the back of his throat and he went out as a jack-o'-lantern. But he's trying to buy votes, you know. He sells 164 fighter jets to South Korea. He sells 240 tanks to Kuwait. And then he has these speeches where he goes, "We still live in a dangerous world." Thanks to you. Fuck, before that, Kuwait had rocks, man. Thank you, Poppy. He authorizes the production of more stealth bombers. The invisible fighter jet, I guess to help us defend ourselves against the invisible countries that threaten us every fucking day, to be named later. And I'm looking around the globe. There's no one that can threaten America ever again. It's over. We know Russia was a fucking lie anyway. There's nothing there. There's nothing anywhere. How does it feel to find out we are the evil empire? There's no one who can threaten us, man. And I'm talking now only of countries we don't arm first. Okay, so if you want to argue on that level, you have a point. We keep arming these little countries and then go and blowing the shit out of them. We're like the bullies of the globe. We're like Jack Palance in the movie Shane throwing the pistol at the sheep herder's feet. Pick it up. I don't want to pick it up. You shoot me. Pick up the gun. I don't want any trouble, mister. I just came into town to get some Hard Rock candy for the kids and some gingham for my wife. Let me get back to my sheep farm, mister. I don't want no trouble. Pick up the gun. You all saw him. He had a gun. America. That's my little Western skit. I was there. I was in the saloon. Out! You know, find out Bush has sold weapons to Iraq since '86. Some of your fuckers have been selling weapons to him too, huh? That's what bugged me about Bush, man. This whole thing about him being the foreign policy expert. You know what I mean? Yeah, well, you know, when it comes to foreign policy, George Bush is the man I trust. He's got the, experience and look at the coalition against Iraq. Incredible. Incredible. That huge coalition, that giant coalition that included England. Yeah, that must have been hard. The two predominantly white nations going blowing the shit out of this little brown nation. What a hard sell that must have been for John Major, huh? John, George Bush, how are you? Good. We have a disgruntled masses getting really bored here. How about a little fireworks? Well, let's go through the Rolodex. No, Noriega got him. Oh, here's one. Saddam Hussein. That'll look good. Let's go kill some sand niggers, yeah? Brilliant, brilliant. We'll be there. Right. We'll be there. Brilliant. Yes, we've already armed them too. It's brilliant. We know exactly what we're up against. It's brilliant. What a huge coalition it was, you know? Oh, France had a couple of planes in there. Yeah. We told them, put a few fucking planes in or Mickey Mouse leaves the country. All right, let's get back in line for the roller coaster. We have done our duty. Selling weapons since '86 to Iraq. And I wondered about that during the Persian Gulf War, those intelligence reports before it all started. Oh, Iraq, they have incredible weapons. Incredible weapons. How do you know that? Well, we looked at the receipt. But as soon as that check clears, we're going in. What time's the bank open? 8? We're going in at 9. For God and country and Here's a flag. Whatever symbol y'all need. Let's go. Come on, we're killing sand niggers. Let's go. He's a Hitler. He's a Hitler. Saddam Hussein is a Hitler. What does that make you, Goebbels? Quit arming him. He's a Hitler. He was your friend last week. He's a Hitler now. Trying to motivate people. You know, it's unbelievable how they got him. People were just like, he's a Hitler. Yeah, Bush. Get it real, man. You like dogs, don't you? Yeah, we love dogs. Well, we have an intelligence report that says here Saddam Hussein likes to fuck dogs in the ass and then take their spine out and use it as a toothpick. You're shitting me. Let's go kill this guy. I had no idea he was that much of a maniac. This is for Rover. That's what intelligence reports say. He's a Hitler. He fucks dogs. I don't know. You sure that's true? You like kittens? I like kittens. You're cute. He boils them and eats them. Fucker. This is for Fluffy. Say anything they want, you say, and you'll follow them, because we are the docile masses. We're the puppet people. Oh, put it on our TV, it's true. Put it on our TV, it's true. We're the puppet people. Hey, guide us, you fucking scum. Hey, we're the puppet people. And we are. What are you gonna do? That is why I believe the media is the ultimate enemy of all time. Hate it, hate every bit of it. Live out in Los Angeles, which I call Satan's shithole. Thank you. I feel rather strongly about the place. And the sooner it falls into the ocean due to a major earthquake, the better this world will be. As soon as it is flushed away, like the turd it is, into the Pacific Ocean, with all that's left floating on the sea are tanning booths like coffins and Charlton Heston's toupee, the world will be a better place. I believe. Horrible place. LA. Always hot and sunny. That's why I love this weather. It's cool, because it's weather. It's actual fucking weather. Winter, cold, I'm with you. I'm following this whole thing. In LA right now, 85 and sunny. I called today. What's it like? It's hot and sunny. Every day it's hot and fucking sunny. Isn't it great? What are you, a fucking lizard? Only reptiles feel this way about this weather. I'm a mammal. I can afford scarves and coats and cappuccino and rosy-cheeked women, and all of them are available on the streets of Crowley right now. Crowley? I went through there today. Amazing. Right over that bridge. The tooth count lowers, the eyes closing. What the fuck? Thumbs are withdrawing. My God, it's like a time capsule. LA is a horrible place. Home of the pedestrian right-of-way law. You know what this law is? This is in LA. Pedestrian right-of-way law. This law is if a pedestrian decides to cross the road anywhere on the road at any time he wants, steps in the fucking road, every car has to stop and let this pedestrian, this box turtle of a human, cross the fucking road. It's a stupid law. How many of y'all wondered like I did during the LA riots when those people were being pulled out of their trucks and beaten half to death? How many of y'all wondered like I did? Step on the fucking gas, man. They're on foot, you're in a truck. I think I see a way out of this. That pedestrian right-of-way law. Every one of these people coming home from work, gang of youth, stepped in front of their car, Molotov cocktails, clubs in hand. Every one of these idiots. I guarantee you that Reginald Denny, that truck driver, never gonna stop again as long as he fucking lives. Can be an old woman with a baby carriage crossing the road. He's gonna be going. No, tried stopping once. Didn't work out too well for me. Yeah, I'll take the $25 ticket over the 2,500 stitches I had in my left fucking cheek. Well, Reginald, at least you stopped. That was nice. Fuck them. Never again. Tighten the scar. Fuck it, I'm going out there. I'm filling that motherfucker to the top with petrol and we're gonna ride this country to the death. Well, I bet Reginald's an exemplary employee right now as a trucker, man. I bet his boss is thrilled with him. Fuck, Reginald's here again. He's early again. Man, it's like he's not stopping or anything. He's unbelievable. I'd love to give him a raise, but every time I run up to the cab with money, he starts backing off. Just seems a little skittish. True story. I was here during the riots. That was weird. That's the last time I was here. This time was an election. Last time a riot. I came over the day the riots happened, too. That was what was so weird about it. I left L.A. Bye, Bill. Enjoy England. I will. Y'all have fun while I'm gone. We will, Bill. Bye. Bye. See you. Landed Heathrow Airport 11 hours later, past a newspaper stand. L.A. burns to ground. Oh, shit, did I leave a cigarette lit? How much are these? See my pictures in here. Right? And I'm over here trying to get news of the riots, right? You got 4 channels. All 4 are playing snooker for no fucking apparent reason. What is this, different angles of the table?
For north-south coverage of snooker, turn to BBC 2. For east-west coverage of snooker, turn to BBC 1. For the overhead view, turn to BBC 3. For a look under Jimmy White's left arm, turn to Channel 4.
You're going, Doc. How much longer are you going to continue that impression, Bill? Any more in the act? Who is this guy, Jimmy White? Last time I was here at riots, I turned on TV, there's snooker Jimmy White. 9 months earlier, the last thing I saw when I left the hotel room, turned the TV off before I did, what's that? Jimmy fucking White. Does this guy have a bad home life or something? Let's get him home. Let's iron that vest. I mean, I like snooker, don't get me wrong, you know. I think it's a little slow, you know. Perhaps could use some livening up. You know what snooker could use? Riot. That'd be cool as cues hitting. I figured out why it's so long, man. It's because this little fucking old guy, not the 2 players, this little old guy keeps taking the balls out of the pockets and putting them back on. Hey, you asshole, he got it in, let's go. The game's almost over and he has to come over again. Yeah, this is gonna take all fucking night. So I'm trying to get news of the riots. Nothing but snooker on, right? And all my friends here are trying to sympathize with me. Oh, Bill, crime is horrible. If it's any consolation, Bill, crime is horrible here too. Shut up. This is Hobbiton and I'm Bilbo Hicks, okay? You live in a fairyland. Fucking crime. I was reading the papers here. You have crime like, yesterday some hooligans knocked over a dustbin in Shaftesbury. The hooligans are loose, the hooligans are loose. What if they become ruffians? I would hate to be a dustbin in Shaftesbury tonight. No one knows what it's like to be a dustbin in Shaftesbury with hooligans. It's such a stupid word, you know? Hooligan. Very unthreatening word. I don't even know what a hooligan is. I think I could take 20 or 30 of them. Picture these real pale guys in penny loafers and no socks. We're the hooligans. Ow, motherfucker. Come here. Nope, have to catch us. You corner me, I might become a scallywag. I'm an Andy-wag. There was something in the paper yesterday. Some hooligans caused a rumpus. Not quite the same as Crip and Blood. It's cutting. A little more telling. Blood. Hooligan. Bloods versus the hooligans. Hey, man, what you doing, motherfucker? Come here. Got to catch us. There, I'll try you now. There. Catch your skinny pale ass. How's that? Oh, he got me in the rumpus. The blood hit me in the rumpus. You know, Crip, Blood, rumpus. I don't know. You do not have crime like we have, and you should be very grateful. Our crime is like, yesterday a student beheaded his teacher, named best in class. Holding up the head. So I was over here during the riots. And I tell you something, I did not watch the Rodney King trial when I was back home. I saw a special of it here. And I was just amazed, the Rodney King trial. Those cops testifying, man. Do these guys got balls or what, man? These guys carry their balls in a wheelbarrow, man. Excuse me. Man with big balls is here to testify. Place your right testicle on the Bible. This guy, Officer Coon. Come on. Life is too perfect. Officer Coon looks in the camera and actually says about the Rodney King beating tape, actually says, oh, that tape, it's all in how you look at it. Courtroom murmurs, Jesus, what balls. I've never seen balls of this magnitude before. This guy must have a specially fitted uniform in which to place his large testicles. It's all in how you look at it, Officer King. Uh-huh. Well, would you care to tell the court how the fuck you're looking at that? Well, yeah, it's how you look at it. For instance, if you play it backwards, you see us help King up and send him on his way. Not guilty. Excuse me. Man with big balls has just been acquitted. I am off to a victory party. You know? And then President Bush comes out and says, not to worry, the justice system is not done with those cops. Yeah. Bush called together a special committee of the surviving members of the Warren Commission to review all the evidence. They come out with the magic baton theory. One baton blow just went out of hand. It's bouncing off his head. It's not me. I'm trying to stop it. Help me. No, you might hit my balls. You're on your own on this. Get my big balls away from that magical baton right there. I love talking about the Warren Committee. I love talking about Kennedy assassination. I really love it, man. I was just down in Dallas, Texas. And you can actually go to the school book depository on the 6th floor. It's a museum called the Assassination Museum. Huh. And they have the window set up to look exactly like it did on that day. And it's really accurate because Oswald's not in it. Incredible, painstaking detail. I don't know who did the research, but I applaud them. But it's true. It's called the sniper's nest. And the boxes are set up. It's glassed in. You can't actually get to the window. And the reason they did that, of course, is they didn't want thousands of tourists every year, coming through to the window going, no way. Yeah, that would have started this truth inertia happening. Who knows, would it have stopped? But there's no way. I mean, you can get to the window next to it and you look down and you go, I can't even see the fucking road from here, man. There's a tree right here. There's no way, unless Oswald was hanging by his toes upside down from the window ledge. Surely someone would have seen that. Either that or some pigeons grabbed onto him and flew him over the motorcade. There was rumors of anti-Castro pigeons seen drinking in bars the week before the assassination. Someone overheard them saying, "Coo, coo, coo." I'm the only one in the world, by the way, with an assassination pun. I rarely toot my own horn, but... What do you think? Leather jacket, hot lights? Good call? 700 fucking degrees. Quick impression? Keith Richards. But I love talking about Kennedy assassination. People say to me, it's so weird, you wouldn't believe the attitude in America. Bill, quit talking about Kennedy, man. Let it go. Okay, it was a long time ago. Would you just forget it? I'm like, all right, then don't bring up Jesus to me. Oh, as long as we're talking shelf life here. Bill, Jesus died for... Yeah, it was a long time ago. Let it go. Forget about it. How about this? Let's get Pilate to release the fucking files. Quit washing your hands and release the piles, Violet. Piles, Violet. Piles, Violet. Cough. Don't worry. Release go. Piles, Violet. I want you to know this is the longest I've ever gone without a cigarette in my fucking life. And no, actually I quit smoking. So. Hey. This ain't Dylan Goes Electric. Chill out, all right? Judas traitor. People ask, why'd you quit smoking? Is that a weird question only to me? Why'd you take your mouth off the exhaust pipe, man? You were almost there. Traitor, Judas. I'm far from reformed. All right? I mean, they look good to me. I tell you, it's hard. It's really hard. After you eat at a restaurant, people light up around you. Man, they look good. Every one of them looks like it was made by God, rolled by Jesus, and moistened shut with Claudia Schiffer's pussy right now. Golly, that looks tasty. It's very hard. I don't know how to quit. My friends recommended this thing called the patch. I don't know if you get this here, the patch. It's like a nicotine Band-Aid. You wear it. I don't see how it works, unless you wear it over your mouth. What's he saying? I think he wants a cigarette. Put it up your nose? I don't think the patch is helping him any. At least he's not gaining weight. I was walking through Central Park and I saw an old man smoking. Nothing makes a smoker happier than to see an old person smoking. This guy was ancient, bent over a walker, puffing away. I'm just, dude, you're my hero. Guy your age smoking, man, that's great. He goes, what? I'm 28. Of course, you can imagine how tolerant they are in Los Angeles with smoking. Yeah. I'm driving around one day in Los Angeles, smoking a cigarette, windows rolled up, minding my own business. I hear this honking next to me. Lady, I have no idea who she is, honking. I look over at her. She goes, she runs right into a pole. Ball of flame, sky high. I see her cross the road doing the gratuitous walk of fire. Right then, Reginald Denny was coming down the road. So it was all worth it, ultimately, you know. See her knocked skyward like some reverse shooting star. Hey, my wish came true. Look at all the secondary smoke coming off her scalp. She's headed right towards the ozone. True story. Everything I say is true. 2 pence. Heads, I win. Heads it is! Bush is dead, ding dong. Oh, sorry. I was worried for a while, man. The polls, you know, I was over here when you went through the Labor-Tory poll situation. I was so afraid that was going to happen back home, man. Labor ahead, labor ahead, labor ahead, labor ahead. Cool, it looks like it's labor ahead. Ah, fuck you, wrong! Wrong! Death to your dreams and hopes. The rampaging elephant has friends. See, I wonder how real this whole thing is, man. You know, did people actually get in there and vote with their fucking wallets again? Or did they vote for Labor and then that fucking old guy from the snooker game go over and take their vote? There will be no changes. Your hopes will remain just that. The polls, I'm sick of the polls. Cut them out. They're not funny. Quit it. You know, and they're so misleading. I saw one on CNN one time. How many people disapprove of George Bush's handling of the country? 70%. Of these same people, how many will vote for him again in November? 70%. What the fuck? Where did they take that at? Some S&M parlor? Ow. More. Ow. Keep going. Ow. Don't stop. I've never been in an S&M parlor, but you get the fucking point. It's my white boy suburb fucking impression of S&M. Requires bending over. Just so right on the money. But these polls, you know, they get the answers they want by how they ask the questions. You know what I mean? Like during the Persian Gulf War, we would hear questions like, do you think George Bush, a good Christian white man, should send troops to Iraq to stem the brown Islamic tide from coming over here and fucking your daughter? I have to say I'm for this war.
98% of all Americans support the war. That's just it.
Guess who was in that 2 fucking percent? Actually, I was for the war. I was just against the troops. And I didn't like those young people. I was all for the carnage, don't get me wrong. I am an American. Americans love carnage. We love death, folks. It's a, what are they saying? Ecstasy and violent fucking dream America is. NRA, National Rifle Association, love the LA riots. They love the LA. You should have seen them on TV. Oh, man, during the riots, they're on TV. Ah! Ha ha ha! Hey! Ha ha! Ha ha! It's about as literate as they can be, but I think what the fine Neanderthal redneck fellow was trying to get across in his own inimitable grunting way. I actually heard one of them say, see, now, how do you feel? The mob coming and you, no gun. Huh? Here come the mob, you, no gun. How does that feel? See, before I bought a gun, I try and figure out what it is about me that keeps attracting fucking mobs, man. That's the way I'd work the problem. After all, I might run out of ammo one day. I have to talk to these fellas. Let's get to the dick jokes. How did I fucking lose you here? I don't know. America. Our last export was the Madonna sex book. Did you see that? Did you have the same effect it had on me as you? Almost a jaw-breaking fucking yawn. Oh! That's it? That's the whole book? Okay, bye-bye. It's pretty good, but that's okay. 25 pounds for that thing? Man, for 25 pounds, you can actually have sex. Twice if you're in Cowley. Yes, they have to make ends meet. Oh, I keep mentioning. I had to do a radio show over there, and I just thought I just found Alabama of the fucking Britain soil. Wow. This is where Oscar Wilde went to school. Cowley? No, across the river. Oh, okay. See, I'm a connoisseur of pornography. I love pornography. I don't know how many of y'all saw the what's his name, Clarence Thomas trial go on here. You know, the whole country's like, well, we hear he used to watch porno. No, that's terrible. That can't be true. Man, watching porno. I'm just glad I wasn't up for that job. It would have been an embarrassing fucking trial, I tell you that. Mr. Hicks, are you familiar at all with a man named Manuel who works at the Show World Adult Video Parlor? Manny! Mr. Hicks, they subpoena me. Mr. Hicks, are you familiar at all with a video series called Clam Lappers Volumes 1 through 90? All of them? I got news for you folks. And I know this isn't a very popular idea in this politically correct supposed world, but sorry, it's the truth and therefore needs to be said. I love pornography. Love it. Hours of it on tape. People fucking, sucking, every imaginable combination. The most beautiful women catching the angriest loads ever tossed. And I think it's, well, hell, I'll say it, art. Thank you, Mr. Hicks, for your testimony. I don't think there's a place for you on the Supreme Court right now. But boy, you ever thought about becoming a senator? Come here, boy. Bring them tapes over here. Ooh, look at that. She go to that like a duck to water. How? You think that hurt? I always wind up in weird situations. By the way, how do you like this? This guy's dead who did this. Okay, that's all. Fucking dead. I like to look like a carrot. It's my dream to be a carrot. My dad used to take me to a barber named Deaf Willie when I was a kid. Deaf Willie. He'd sit you in his chair and go, "Say when." Oldest joke I ever wrote. I'll blow dust off shit all night. I have nothing to do. I have nowhere to go. Is this the city where Clinton tried pot? So obvious. Well, everyone knew what he meant. I tried pot, but I did not inhale. What does that mean? Brownies. Look at his waistline. I don't know. I was down in London and up in London. Where the fuck? I was in London one time, and this like busload of Iowan tourists got off. These cow people, right? And they bumped into me, and I went flying into this adult bookstore. My hand was in my pocket, and I go, shit, I gotta get out of here. And money flies out of my hand onto the counter. This guy hands me a magazine. I'm just embarrassed. I'm beet red, and I figure I better get home to the hotel and throw this away instantly. Get to the room, throw it towards the garbage can. It breaks open on the garbage can and opens face up on my bed. One of those weird days. But I'm looking at your English porno, and I'm chuckling to myself, wondering what the fucking joke is here. There's these blue dots over everything. Okay, yeah, I'm the only one here with the fucking fetishes, right? Bill, we really don't read porno. We're in college. We read poetry and art and science. While you frequent the seedy, sticky-floored porno theaters, we are planning your future and the future of the entire world. Great. Well, anyway, I'll tell you what it's like. Save you a field trip. There's these blue dots over all the things. I mean, like, there's a guy standing here naked like this. There's a woman kneeling naked like this. And there's a blue dot right here. Wonder what you're doing. It's very strange. I mean, to go that far, then put a blue dot over it. I don't get it. And then I saw a club that said live sex show on stage up down in the West End. I wonder what a bummer that must be, to have to be the guy that holds the blue dot. Liars! Those who knew what I just did are devil children. We don't look at the blue dot stuff. Liars! Man. Thank you for coming out. I really do. I really do. I know how hard it is to get off the couch these days, man. Isn't it? You watch the news, it's so horrifying. You know, you just get the impression you just walk out your door, you're immediately going to be raped by some crack-addicted, AIDS-infected pit bull or something, you know? It's a horrible news story, you know? Honey, I'm going to check the mail. What do you say we stay inside tonight, baby? Let's let the pizza delivery guy deal with that shit out there. Hello, pizza delivery. Could you send another car over, please? I know that's your third one. That last guy almost made it. I can almost reach the pizza box with the broom handle. How come those pit bulls are eating your driver, but they're not touching that fucking pizza? Hello? Pretty soon we're all going to be locked inside our homes. No one on the streets but pizza delivery guys and armored cars with turrets. Launching pizzas through the mail slots of our front doors. I, for one, can't wait till that day. And the news is like horrific, man. It gets worse. You notice that? You think the end of communism, the end of whatever that was, the fall of whatever, yeah, would be, but no, it gets worse. Just worse and fucking worse. Just watch what's coming up on the news. It's unbelievable. This half hour, war, death, famine, AIDS, homeless, recession, depression, drought, flood, earthquake, riot, quail, and snooker highlights. Quail. He's gone, little Damien. He was little Damien, man. Tell me those blank, empty eyes aren't going to glow red one day still. Stop making jokes about me. Not now, Damien, not now. Your time is not now. I'll spell potato any fucking way I want. Rioters in LA, let's nuke them. I am Damien. You realize there's actually people in the world who did not think Bush and Quayle were conservative enough? I think this is the Republican Party that's been in hiding in South America since 1944, I think. Small. By the way, if anyone here is in marketing or advertising, could you do me a favor and kill yourself? So sick of the idea of marketing, man. You know what they do to movies now? Do you know they did this? It's unbelievable. They show movies to a test audience before the movie is released, then change the movie depending on how these 200 random yahoos liked it or did not like it. As though we are all the same. As though we share the same taste. I think a quick perusal of my video collection will tell you many of us walk to the beat of our own drummer. I saw this movie this year, Basic Instinct. How many of y'all saw this piece of shit film? Horrible film. Like a bad Streets of San Francisco episode. I kept waiting to see Carl Malden show up in drag as one of Sharon Stone's lesbian lovers. He looked the part, lacked only the lumberjack shirt. He would have been perfect, but no. Anyway, come to find out, all the lesbian sex scenes were cut out of this film. All the lesbian sex scenes were cut out of this film because a test audience was turned off by them. Man is my thumb not on the pulse of America. I don't want to seem like Randy Pan, the goat boy, but the only reason I went to that piece of shit film, you know. If I had been in that test audience, the only one out front protesting that film would have been Michael Douglas demanding his part be put back in. I swear I was in that movie. I swear I was. Gee, Mike, the movie started. Sharon Stone was eating another woman for an hour and a half. Then the credits roll. I don't remember seeing your scrawny ass. Was Bill Hicks in that test audience?
Goat boy called it like he saw it, Mikey.
Horrible film. Just like Madonna's sex book, all it's meant to do is titillate a completely neutered and docile fucking consumer community, which we have become. What do people say about that film? It's great. Why? You get to see Sharon Stone's pussy. Ooh, the hallmark of art. Yeah, you get to see her pussy for 1/8 of a second. I timed it. Don't blink, you might miss the plot. That's how bad this film is. 40 minutes into it, you're going, what a piece of shit. She goes... Did you just see her pussy? No, I was reaching for my Coke. What happened? Dude, you missed it, man. We gotta watch this again. This could be the greatest film all year. God, are we that fucking neuter? Maybe you don't know this. Maybe you know there's movies you can rent. Nothing but pussy. Did y'all know that? Swear to God, 1/8 of a second of plot, the rest of the film, pussy. The numbers are exactly reversed. One line of dialogue. I'd like to see your pussy. Boom. Did y'all know that? Yeah, you can. I'd prefer if people did that instead of paying for this Hollywood titillation horse shit that comes out that's supposedly for adults. Save paying Joe Esterhaus any more money for these scripts, that fat, no-talent fucking whale who needs to die in front of his children on the kitchen floor with a blood bubble coming out of his left nostril and et cetera, et cetera. He wrote that. Remember the ad for Basic Instinct? Basic Instinct, from the writer of Flashdance. When did Flashdance become a literary barometer in our culture? I missed that meeting. Honey, the guy who wrote Flashdance. He's pumped out some more literary magic. Called a babysitter. We're not gonna miss this. You know it's good. How do you write Flashdance, first of all, you know? Flashdance, okay, Flashdance. Young girl shows titties. There.
That's fucking brilliant, Joe. Can we give you $1 million for that? That's pretty genius. But can you top yourself in Basic Instinct?
Young girl shows pussy.
He's a genius. Can we give you $3 million for that? Now we'll give you $6 million if you can top yourself in Basic Instinct 2.
Young girl shows titties and pussy.
God almighty, he's a fucking genius.
Maybe I didn't love you. Are there any questions? It is my job, by the way, to make you stare at me like a dog that's just been shown a card trick, and I want to thank you for that.
The video's much funnier.
Yeah, I'm just a sick guy, man. I don't know what's going on. People hate me back home. I was in Oklahoma, a lady yelling at me, "You're going to hell, boy!" Fuck it, I'm already in Oklahoma, lady. Fuck it, man. Say something that might scare me, like my return ticket is canceled. You're going to hell. I wish I could meet a Christian who would proselytize to me. They keep running away from me. I want to talk to y'all. Like they bolt when they see me like bunny rabbits in car headlights. Come back, Christian, come back. I want to ask you some questions. You know, Christianity is such a weird religion. A lot of Christians wear crosses around their necks. You think when Jesus comes back, he's going to want to see a fucking cross? Ow. That may be why he hadn't shown up yet. Oh, shit, they're still wearing crosses. Fuck it, I'm not going, Dad. They totally missed the point. When they start wearing fishes, I might show up again. Look at that big gold one on that rap dude. It's kind of like going up to Jackie Onassis with a rifle pendant on, you know? Thinking of John, Jackie, we love him. Just trying to keep that memory alive, baby. Back and to the left. Back and to the left. Back and to the left. Which, by the way, that action you can see Kennedy's head doing the Zapruder film was caused by a bullet coming from up there. Yeah, I know it looks to the layman or anyone who might dabble in physics that this action here was caused by a, well, hell, let's... Up here, did you see that? Up here, the right front, or grassy knoll area, I think I've heard it referred to. Look back in the Rolodeck. Yeah, grassy knoll area. But no, it was caused by a bullet up here. See, what happened was when Oswald's gun went off in Dealey Plaza, the gun echoed all over the place. Echoes went everywhere, and the echo went by the limo on the left, it went up into the trees in the grassy knoll and hit some leaves, causing some dust to fly up, which 56 witnesses testified was a gunshot, but it wasn't, even though Kennedy's head at that very moment went over. But it was dust caused by an echo. And the reason Kennedy's head went over, because the echo went by the car on the left, and he went, "What was that?" Yeah. On very clear versions of the Zapruder film, you can actually see him say the words. Do you hear something to the left that sounds like a gunshot that could be an echo? Yeah, it's very, you have to get a microscope and... Go back to bed, America. Go back to bed.
It is all explained to you now. There should be no question about your government's legitimacy.
Go back to bed. Here's American Gladiators. Watch that and shut up. Go back to bed, America. Here's 56 channels of horse shit. Watch that. You're in the land of freedom now. Go back to bed, America. Here's a flag. Go back to bed. Unbelievable. And it's all, we come from this Christian. The thing about Christians is that even if you talk like rationally or sanely to them, they believe that's the talk of the devil. You know what I mean? That's why I don't know if there's ever going to be any healing with this shit. They want the world to end in a fiery fucking blast. God wants it to end that way. And we are their good servants. Oh, for a world full of sinners. A lot of people are confused. Every time there was an execution in California, and there's a lot of Christians out front supporting the death penalty. A lot of people found that ironic, particularly people who, know the words of Christ. I didn't know "Thou shalt not kill" had a footnote, but apparently, again, it's "Thou shalt not kill" asterisk. Oh, unless you really want to. Yeah. So it's a lot of flexibility in the religion, which I love. Very yoga-like. But I didn't find it ironic at all, Christians for the death penalty, because after all, if it weren't for capital punishment, we'd have no Easter. So, fuck it, that's a 3-day weekend where I came from. Fry these people up. They actually have a Bible out called the New Living Bible. It's a Bible in updated and modern English. I guess to make it more palatable for people to read, but it's kind of strange listening to. And Jesus walked on water, and Peter said, "Awesome." Suddenly we got Jesus hanging 10 across the Sea of Galilee. Christ's bogus adventure. You're going to hell, boy. Yeah, well, at least that's where all the good music's going to be. So. Just because I'm on stage with the lights on me doesn't mean y'all have to stare. Thank you, my seal. Later on, me and Barney the seal will be doing a little balancing act. We'll be balancing me over a bed of razor blades. It's not quite American Gladiators, but we're here to try. American Gladiator. People are just, the world's going to end with just someone watching that on TV. That's mankind's ultimate fucking evolutionary achievement. These pituitary retards wrestling each other in Vegas, Americans just love, they're just hard, Ooh, look at it. Great to be here. But, I don't know what to tell you, folkies. I quit smoking. It's very hard, but I'm glad I did. And I'll tell you, this war against drugs in the U.S. is the reason I quit, because I got too fucking sick of being on the wrong side. The war against drugs, which actually is a war against civil rights, don't ever be fooled again. If they cared about us, they get rid of the number one drug, which is cigarettes. Kills more people than crack, coke, and heroin combined, times 100. Legal. Marijuana, a drug that kills no one. And let's put it in a time frame. Ever. Some pretty heavy-duty statistics there. Actually, we have no one ever. Let's make that illegal. We have no angle on that one. Marijuana is illegal. Could it be the fact that anyone can grow marijuana and therefore you can't make a profit off it? Could that be? Perhaps. I'm spitballing. I Tell you what, if I was going to have a drug be legal, it would not be cigarettes, it would not be alcohol. Sorry, I know people can drink in this country, not in my own. I had to quit. I was fucking pathetic, you know. I got pulled over by the cops. I'd be so drunk, I'd be out dancing to their lights, thinking I'd made it to another club. Turn the music up! It was not a good drink. I would make marijuana legal, the other one's illegal, and I think you'd have a better world instantly, right in front of your eyes. And I'll tell you what, since I started this, I'll go ahead and prove it to you. You're at a ball game, you're at a concert, someone's really violent, aggressive, and obnoxious. Are they drunk or are they smoking pot? Exactly. One answer, and I've never seen people on pot get in a fight because it's impossible. Hey, buddy. Hey, what? End of argument. Say you get in a car accident and you've been smoking pot. You're only going 4 miles an hour. Shit, we hit something. Forgot to open the garage door, dude. At least no one was hurt. Garage door has to be replaced. Boom. A job is created. Self-surviving. They lie about marijuana. Tell you pot smoking makes you unmotivated. That's a lie. When you're high, you can do everything you normally do. You just realize it's not worth the fucking effort. There is a difference. Sure, I could get up at dawn, get in traffic, go to a job I hate that does not inspire me creatively whatsoever. Or I can sleep till noon, get up, and learn how to play the sitar. Pretty simple when it's spelled out for you, isn't it? Pretty fucking crystalline clear, isn't it? It could be a world of sitar players. Spaceship Earth. It'd be weird to find out we're just some kid's black light in another fucking universe. No idea what that meant. Oh, I used to be so funny. What happened? You have the Cowley curse. All humor will be sucked out of your body for a price. So what do I believe about drugs? Am I really a drug taker? No. I quit taking drugs 4 years ago. I quit drinking 4 years ago. Quit smoking cigarettes 2 months ago. I'm almost fucking perfect. But I can tell you in all honesty, completely sober, completely clear, completely chemical free, that alcohol, drugs, and cigarettes are really good. So what do I mean? What do we do with drugs, Bill? Against law, we have to keep busting drug users and build bigger prisons, right? No. Legalize them across the board. Okay. Actually, I have a theory that'll make everyone happy. For those people who believe drugs should be legal, make them legal. For those who believe they shouldn't be, don't worry, they're not, they never were, and we're cracking down. There. I'm a diplomat. What do I honestly believe? I believe God left certain drugs growing naturally upon our planet to help speed up and facilitate our evolution. Okay, not the most popular belief ever expounded on. But do you think magic mushrooms growing atop cow shit was an accident? Where do you think the phrase, "that's good shit," came from? Why do you think Hindus think cows are holy? Holy shit. worship the cow. McDonald's is the Antichrist. True. We'll get to that later. That's God's little accelerator pad for our evolution, man. Because think about this. For millions of years, we were nothing but apes. Millions of years. Apes. Probably too stupid to catch a cow. I think we can go to the moon. That's exactly how it happened. That's not how it happened. God created the world 6,000 years ago, and he put dinosaur fossils in the earth to test our faith. Yeah, I'll get back to you in a bit with that theory. We'll go toe to toe with you. I can't talk to you. The idea of God fucking with my head scares the shit out of me. Believe me, the fossil is the least of the little pranks that are fucking with me right now. Someone actually said that. You need to test our faith. You know, because there's no mention in the Bible of dinosaurs. What happened there? I think you would have fucking noticed that, you know. I mean, you know, walking on water, cool, but what's that big serpent? You ever notice how people who believe in creationism look really unevolved? He's got the eyebrow ridges and the big furry hands and feet. I'll believe God created me in one day. Man, it looks like he rushed it. Here, follow that gal. And I'm not promoting the use of drugs. Gee, Bill, well, let's go back. You should all do drugs. Drugs are good. Yeah, okay, we're with you, yeah. No, I've had good times on drugs, and I think there are drugs that are good. I'm sorry, that's the truth. I believe it, and I think they open our mind up. And I think it's interesting, the two drugs that are legal, alcohol and cigarettes, two drugs that do absolutely nothing for you at all, are legal. And the drugs that might open your mind up to realize how you're being fucked every day of your life, those drugs are against the law. Coincidence? See, I'm glad mushrooms are against the law, because I took them one time. You know what happened to me? I laid in a field of green grass for 4 hours going, my God, I love everything. Yeah, now that is a hazard to our country. How are we going to justify arms dealing if we know we're all one? See the conflict between love and the Tory administration. Wrong crowd? Fuck. Bill, we are at Oxford. We happen to have some dough. Fine and dandy, your little peace tactics. But taxes are a more pressing need to us.
force us to sick the cowley hooligans upon you.
We're the hooligans. Yes, we are. Oh, man. I've had good times on drugs. I've had bad times on drugs. Let's be honest. I've had bad times on drugs. I mean, shit. Look at this haircut. By the way, he dies. I think any judge will let me off. Calling the case of Carrot Head. That's right, Your Honor. I've had bad times on drugs. One time, me and 3 friends dropped acid, drove around in my dad's car. He has one of those talking cars. We were tripping. Car goes, the door is ajar. We pulled over, thought about that for 12 hours.
How can a door be ajar, man? Shit, I don't know, but I see it. I see it too. Why would they put a jar on our car? Maybe because the freeway's melting. Yeah.
True story. I think some of y'all have tripped here before, I think. I used to love tripping. There's always this one guy when I was tripping. There's always one guy who wants you to do something to enhance the trip. You know that guy? You're tripping? Oh, dude, you gotta play miniature golf.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, I'm just sitting over here in the corner watching the pyramids be built by UFOs, but God damn it, get me to that golf course. That's surely the thing that'll make this trip peak. Could you carry me? I can't use my legs right now. Yeah, but get me to the windmill and the clown's head that looks like he swallows the ball. That'll really... I'm just watching the pyramids be built by fucking UFOs here. It's quite amazing, but let's get to the golf course, surely.
Thanks, I'm pretty high right now. Y'all go golfing without me. I'll be here in the fetal position, weeping tears of blood.
Okay. No, I'm having a great time. I think to continuously moan, dear God, for 12 hours is a good thing. It's my form of catching up on prayer.
Dear God. Dear God, oh my God. The pyramids are UFO.
True story. But there are hazards. Just be, everyone goes, "Well, Bill, what do people take drugs after they listen to you?" They better. Hope I have some credibility. No. There are bad, you can have bad times on them. Just, one time we got pulled over tripping on LSD. I don't recommend that at all. Cops pulling you over tripping. Long night ahead of you. Cops are tapping on this window. We're staring at them in this mirror. How tall are you? The little copper, look at him. How does he drive that big car? Man, there could be thousands of them. What are we gonna do? Let's put him in the jar. Made perfect sense at that moment. Put him in the jar, poke some holes in the lid, leave him by the road. Never get us, coppers. We'll send some little firemen to let you out. Hey, I bet y'all know where the miniature golf course is. Who? Fuck it, they scared us. Kind of loud, isn't it? Son, you want to get up, please? Fuck, they got French. Fuck. Of course, they're gonna have a little partner and a big one. God damn it.
Okay, hold on. Hold on.
True story. Drugs have done good things for us. If you don't believe they have, throw away all your albums. Burn all the music. Throw away every movie. Burn all the prints. Take away every painting. Throw them on the fire. All you're left with is TV. All the music, man. The Beatles were so high, they let Ringo sing a couple of tunes, man. Tell me they weren't partying. We all live in a yellow submarine. Yellow. We all live in a yellow sub. You know how fucking even when I had the UFOs build the pyramid trip, that yellow submarine trip was on the horizon, man. I've never been that fucking high. Does it look like a yellow submarine past the UFOs? Way, way out there. God, you gotta be real high to see that. They were so high, they had to pull Ringo off the ceiling with a rake to sing that song. John, get Ringo, he's in the corner. Oh, look at him scoot, grab him, hook his bell bottom, hook his bell bottom. He's got a song he wants to sing us. Something about living in a yellow tambourine or something. Ringo, Yoko's gone, come down, we can party. Yoko has left the building, let's go. They were real high, they wrote great music, drugs had a positive effect, case closed. No, reopen the case. These musicians today who don't do drugs and in fact speak out against them, we're rock against drugs. Boy, they suck. Ballless, soulless, pieces of shit, suckers of Satan's cock, each and every one of them. Corporate little bitches. Sucking Satan's pecker is what they're doing. They have their little fucking careers.
I am Satan. I give away 15-minute careers. Send in Vanilla Ice. Hello, Vanilla. I'll have to do something about that hair. It says here on your application, you have no talent and you want a career in show business. Is that right? Suck Satan's cock. I will lower the standards of America. I will give all the money in the hands of 12-year-old girls. You will be their star. Leave. Send in MC Hammer.
MC Hammer, there's another boat that left me on the fucking island, man. Bill, you coming aboard? No, I'll stay here and eat my own flesh. Bye, Bill. The MC Hammer, right over. What is the deal with him? He's a great dancer. What? It's like a fucking sand crab in his knickers. Dancing, he's having a fit. Satan's semen burning a hole in the lining of his stomach. That's what. Big fucking worm inside of him. It's part horror film. Just hang with me, all right? What is this? Satan's semen? What is this? What is he doing? I think that's a perfect response for comedy right there. I love film. Film is God. And now I'm really going to hell. I'm going to TV. I had a great idea for film. I love film, and I was watching Terminator 2, and I was incredible. It was a good movie, incredible special effects, unbelievable stunts, right? And I'm thinking to myself, $100 million budget, unbelievable stunts, man. A guy flies out of a building through glass on a helicopter and lands. I mean, on a motorcycle and lands on a fucking helicopter. Unbelievable. How are they going to top this stuff in a movie ever again? How can you top this? There's no way. Unless they start using terminally ill people. Hear me out. As stuntmen in pictures. Okay. I know to some of you this perhaps sounds a little cruel, maybe. Oh, come on, Bill. Terminally ill stunt people, that's terribly cruel. You know what I think cruel is? Leaving your loved ones to die in some sterile hospital room surrounded by strangers. Fuck that. Put them in the movies. What? You want your grandmother dying like a little bird in some hospital room? Her translucent skin so thin you can see her last heartbeat work its way down her blue veins? Or do you want her to meet Chuck Norris? She'll be thrilled. Doc, how come you've dressed my grandmother up as a mugger? Shut up and get off the set. Action! Push her towards Chuck. Wow, he kicked her head right off her body. Did you see that? Did you see my Grammy? They add sound effects later. Give me all your money. I've got a gun. I'll cut your fucking head off. That's not Grammy. They added that later. Okay, not the most popular theory ever professed. Terminally ill. All I'm saying, folks, is movies are getting more and more boring each year, and people are dying all the time. I'm a weaver. I am a weaver. This abortion issue in the States is dividing the country right in half. You know, and even amongst my friends who are all highly intelligent, they're totally divided on the issue of abortion. Totally divided. Some of my friends think these pro-life people are just annoying idiots. Other of my friends think these pro-life people are evil fucks. How are we going to have a consensus? I'm torn. I try and take the broad view and think of them as evil, annoying fucks. Yeah, but I'm a diplomat. And a weaver. I'm Earl Weaver. I'm McLeod. You know what bugs me about abortion, though? Is even people who are pro-choice waffling on the idea of abortion. You know what pro-choice people are like? We're not pro-abortion, we're pro-choice. We just don't believe the government has the right to tell us what we can or cannot do with our own bodies. We're not pro-abortion, we're pro-choice. Hey, just say it. Just fucking say it. People suck. There's too many of them, and they're easier to kill when they're fetuses than when they're grown up. Just say it. People suck. Sorry, the mask came off. There, I'll put it back on. See, America's all screwed up. And American Airlines, American planes, they don't allow smoking, right? But they allow children. Hey, let's be fair. I was on this flight from LA to New York. I'm asleep on the plane, right? All 5 seats were empty. Cool. I laid down, go to sleep, and I feel this tapping on my head. And I look up, and there's this little kid loose on this fucking plane. He's just loose. This is his playground in the sky. And he's decided the funnest thing he could do is repetitively tap me on the top of the fucking head. The one person wants nothing to do with the fucking kid. Everyone else, hey, come here, little boy. Come here, little kitty. Oh, yeah, you're so cute. No. It comes right to me. I look across the aisle at his mom. She's just smiling, you know. This guy next to the mom goes, they're so cute when they're that small. Isn't that amazing? Just letting your kid run loose like that on a fucking plane. And the kid runs over to the emergency exit, and he starts flipping that handle to the door. The guy next to the mom starts to get up, and I go, wait a minute. We're about to learn an important lesson right here. Oh, you're right. The smaller he gets, the cuter he is. God, I wish I had a camera right now with a telescopic lens. Love to get the expression on his face when his pudgy little legs hit that farmhouse down there. Stewardess, since we got a breeze in here, can we smoke now? Fairly well circulated. True story. In these days and times, only the death of a child will amuse me. I saw a lady today, a kid on a leash. You seen these people? Kid on a leash? How horrible. Put him in the pound where he belongs. Oh, you don't mean that, Viol. That's why my girlfriend and I broke up. She wanted kids, and oh, well, she wanted kids. I had no idea her philosophy was that flawed. She goes, wouldn't it be nice to have a kid, have this fresh, clean slate in which we could fill, and a little clean spirit, you know, innocent, and to fill it with good ideas. Yeah. How about this? If you're so fucking altruistic, why don't you leave the little clean spirit wherever it is right now? Okay? It's a horrible act, childbirth. It's a nightmare. I would never bring a kid to this fucking planet. I'm not usually doing shows at this hour. This is usually back when I'm in my room calling the stage, going, I don't know if I can go on. I don't know if they like me or they're laughing at me. I can't tell. They seem nice enough, but they stare. And I can't understand a word they say, yet we're all speaking English. They all sound like little birds tweeting to me. I think I've been over here a lot because suddenly the food tastes good. So I think I'm getting used to it here. When I came over, first of all, I was pretty stunned. First of all, you don't boil pizza. Now, no, listen to me. I think. And this fascination with fucking French fries. You call them they're French fries. I love fries, don't get me wrong. If you leave here tonight going, Bill doesn't like fries, you'll be wrong. But every single fucking time you eat, come on! You're having too many fries! You're over your spud quota. Everything has these things. I saw hookers on London streets going, head and chips! You may think you've gotten good head before, but unless you've had it with a big hot piping plate of fries in front of you. Very civilized. We could learn a lot from you. You're an ancient culture. We, a young upstart nation, exporting American gladiators. So instead of us having to grow, we'll bring you to our fucking level. I'm trying to get this show on Channel 4, right? We came up with this show. I think it's a real good idea for a show. And I'm like, going to all these meetings with Channel 4. And we don't know if it's us. And I picked up the paper and I read Channel 4's TV listings. Fuck you. Scooby-Doo, Get Smart, Blossom, Who's the Boss, Full House. Ah! same country where George Bernard Shaw used to chop things down? Why are you exporting our American horse shit? Why do I get off the plane and see Kentucky fucking Fried Chicken? Why am I yelling at you about it?
Bill, we had nothing to do. Giant corporate conglomerate that has tentacles all over the world. We are like you, Bill, merely the puppet people. They tell us where to go and what to do.
Open a McDonald's in Moscow and everyone's backslapping each other. It's depressing to me. Oh, it'll help the economy. McDonald's, it'll supply 45 new jobs there in Moscow. Yeah, 20 dentists and 20 heart specialists. It's shit. Don't eat it. McDonald's. I need to get laid. That's. I just realized what it is. I just realized I'm starting to have that kind of draggy, pale, wan, jacking off a little too much for my own good. I am. I'm going for some kind of masturbation record right now. It's not pretty at all. Is it a bad sign when you come and nothing but air comes out? I know. I mean, even I, failing biology, understand the ramifications and implications of tossing air, you know? Yeah, room service, could you send some milk up here, please? I think I've lost all my bodily fluids. I am merely a shell of my former shadow. I am so pale and so wan. But it's hard to have a relationship in this business, you know? I mean, no, really, I'm not looking for sympathy, but you're always traveling, keeping weird hours. You know, it's going to take a very special woman, you know? Or a bunch of average ones. Which, again, far be it from me to set some type of demarcation zone on the qualities I look for in a woman. Breathing is, for me, you know, 99% there. Breathing and no fucking Hammer albums. That's it. I'm in love. Hammer. He's a good dancer. I think we need a priest at this guy's concerts. I think he's possessed. But my girlfriend left me and years ago, and I'm still talking about it because I loved her. Oh, me? She's got 5 guys since me. Tell us about your ex, your true love. Oh, you mean Hank? Tony? Don? Tim? Bill? Yeah, 5 back. Me! Goat Boy! Randy Pan, the Goat Boy. She loved me. I know she loved me, man. Because I am Goat Boy. I am here to please women. That is my only job. I worship them. Tie me to your headboard, ladies. Let Goat Boy wear you like a feed bag. Hold on to my horns for dear life. The goat. And wear you like an oxygen mask for the sexually deprived.
We lost him. Clear.
So it's really weird. I'm talking to Martin, my Factorum tour manager, Martin. I'm going, Martin, why is it after every show, the only people that want to meet me are about 5 to 7 pale young guys?
And he goes, well, Bill, could it be perhaps the subject matter of your show? I don't know. All I talk about is how much I like eating pussy. You'd think there'd be 5 to 7 lovely young women going. Carrots in each hand. Hello, goat. But no, I always get 5 to 7 pale guys. We jack off too till we're almost dead. Nice to meet you. Grips on you.
But my girlfriend left me, and I was very depressed for 7 years, and I drank my body weight in Jack Daniels whiskey every fucking night. And then it occurred to me, you can't get down, man. You gotta let it go, you know? I mean, look, you know, you have to look on the bright side, you know? You have to. There's no other way. And as small as that bright side may be, you gotta look at it, and that's all you got, you know? So I think on the bright side, it helped my career that she left me. Well, I mean, because now I'm driven by a fantasy. That one day this girl who I love more than anything in the world, and she said she loved me then left, one day she's going to be living in a trailer park somewhere in Oklahoma. And she's going to have 9 naked little kids with rickets that bring home dead animals from the side of the road for them to eat at night. Burrs in their hair, mud on their face, rats laying babies in their ears at night. She's going to live with this ex-welder, 600 pounds, fur all over his back, drinks warm beer, farts, belches, beats the kids, watches American Gladiator every fucking night, and has to have it explained to him. One night he's going to be making love to her and his heart's going to explode and she's going to be trapped under 600 pounds of flaccid fish belly cellulite, shifting like the tides of the ocean as blood and phlegm and bile and a chaw of tobacco pours out of his mouth and nose into her face. And just before she drowns in that tepid puddle of afterbirth, she turns to the telly, and I'm going to be on it. So you see, I'm not bitter. And the important thing is to live and let live. Oh, I'm hanging by a hair. Hanging by a hair to sanity. Are there any questions? I am available for children's parties, by the way. Some of y'all might have a younger brother or sister who... No questions? I'm glad I inspire such fucking interest in you people.
Bill, we have several questions, only those which a professional could answer.
Gather round, people, wherever you roam. So you guys in college? Is that the deal? College? Oxford? No? Cowley High? Where are you? I'm taking assembly line and nuts and bolts 101 and how to clean the ashtray. I'm an elitist scum. Welcome me to your hearts. I only like readers. Sorry. I have no time for hooligans. Readers and artists. Those are my kind. But you ladies keep fucking the conservative guys. Yeah. Keep fucking the Tories, fucking the Republicans. These bull-necked, bulging vein, fucking burr-cut, waterhead fucking idiots. You keep fucking them. 2-inch piggly wiggly dicks. Probably can't even put them in you one time before they come. Sorry, honey. Yeah, and then we see you on Donahue and Oprah, you know, years from now going, I wish my husband would eat me more, make love to me better. Hey, fuck it, you chose him. Sorry, you had the artist who wanted to eat your butthole for dinner, but no. You chose conservative, Mr. Bank Account. Well, fuck off.
Get in the tub and fucking raise your legs under the water. There's your fucking love. Let the poets jack off in circles in the woods. You get stuck with Piggly Wiggly Burr-Cut 2-inch pecker. Fuck it. Fuck the artist. That is your job. Fuck artist. Find a flute player, someone who can use his fingers and his tongue. Fuck artist. Only. I'm an accountant, wishing and wishing, I'm a lawyer. No! You're now a jack-off king. I'm fucking the street musician over you. Guy who I can reside my buttocks on his face. Do I seem shallow? No, Bill, you have a great emotional depth. I'm scared for your soul, Bill. Don't worry, I don't have a soul. Hey. Send in Bill Hicks.
But Catholics, they can't fuck you back till after they're married.
There's a little scud heckle there. What the fuck is the scud? I tell you what. I mean, first of all, I saw it in action. We all saw footage of it. What is it? We made more dangerous shit in shop class growing up. If I was Saddam Hussein, I'd make my next mission in life getting the money back for those Scud missiles. I would cancel all religious wars and make that my top priority. I'd find that arms dealer. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Apparently, I did not make myself clear. I need a weapon I can aim. Well, now, Saddam, that's not the way we understood it when you bought these. I don't remember you saying that. Well, perhaps I did not. I just assumed you could aim a weapon. Well, we're learning something new every day. Saddam, those aiming weapons cost a little bit more. You might actually hit something with one of them. They could be dangerous. You got a note from your parents? The Scud. What is like launching a fucking station wagon at people, man? Allah! Watch out, here come one of them Scuds. Watch out, look out, look out! Oh, in the ocean. Those things are so hard to steer. Allah! Bloop, 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 bloop. Allah! Allah! Another Buick Scud lost in the Red Sea. It doesn't work. Going from the dick jokes to eating pussy to the fucking Allah joke. Doesn't work, does it? Even I was stretched beyond my means on that one. I don't think I've ever been up to sleep. I need my sleep. You know, I need 8 hours a day and about 10 at night. And, no, then I'm good. So do I have a message? Is there a message in all this? Because I know all you're going to remember is the dick jokes. I know that. I'm doing 2 hours. The last 7 minutes are dick jokes. Everyone goes, he's so dirty. And with Madonna, it's all fucking pussy on every page. And you go, she's making a political statement. I can't win! Do I have a message? Yes, I do. Here's my message. As scary as the world is, and it is merely a ride. In the amusement park of the universe, it is merely a ride. It has its thrills, it has its chills, it has its ups, it has its downs. My factorum, Martin, getting ready for the pale young men to line up. Either that or I get women, these weird women with their poetry. Here, Bill, I think you can relate to this. The hooved beast rode me like the incubus bitch I was. Thanks. I'm not in the mood to read right now. I appreciate your thoughts on the hooved beast who rode you like the incubus bitch you were. That's your poem?
No, those are your notes. They fell out of your pocket.
The world is just a ride. And some people have known it. We think it's real because that's how powerful our minds are, but it's not. It's a ride. And some people have known it, and they've come here and told us it's just a ride. And we have killed those people. Because we love the fucking ride. You ever notice that? We always kill the good guys and leave these demons just running amok on the planet. You ever notice that? Jesus murdered, Martin Luther King murdered, Gandhi murdered, Malcolm X murdered, Reagan wounded. But it's just a ride. And since you know it, and some people are tired of the ups and downs and the thrills and chills and prefer instead the quiet, they have to be told it's just a ride. Well, are there any questions?
If you hate Los Angeles so much, why do you live there?
I'm that kind of a guy. I hate children, and I'm at the playground every day. I'm that kind of a guy. I have to go to the playground because you got to keep your aim. You know what I mean? They dart. You never know where kids are going to go, you know? And I hate wasting ammo. They're tough shots, kids. They dart around, little things catch their eye. They're not like other people. You can follow them. You know, a little kid will be, you know, might hit someone. I'm moving back to New York City. New York's on my mind. New York City, this bum fucking capital of the world, but I'll be there. I hate, you guys got a lot of bums too, I noticed, coming up in England, huh? We exporting that too? We exporting bad times to you? Don't worry, here's American Gladiators. Go back to bed. Join America on the fucking couch. Get your fat ass fatter. Join us. Here's a flag. Here's a fetus. You are the puppet people. We will use symbols to excite you. Bums everywhere, can't stand them. People think they're homeless. They're bums! Very idea they want me to give them the hard-earned money my folks send to me every week. Fuck off! My dad works 8 hours a day for this money. Maybe I was raised differently. So you go to school. What school? Wow. Reddick? Cool. What are you majoring in? Philosophy. I took philosophy. This is how you'll end up. Literally every side of every fucking coin. Spinning in front of you until you're hypnotized. But what if, but then if, but I can't, but then, but what if I have...
Thank you for giving me a vehicle to enter. I have hypnotized you so that I can enter your being. I will suck my own cock.
Horrible. Jesus. Guarantee, though, if I'd been laid this year, I'd be doing the cutest, cleanest TV material in the world. This is the way it works. And if it continues, I'll be in a tower with a gun by the end of the year. I'm at the halfway point right now. I took philosophy with nothing but in the summertime, nothing but football players in my class trying to make up credits. They thought philosophy was like an elective. It was great. Teacher would come in and go, God is consciousness, and we are all God trying to realize our full potential. I'm going, cool. Guy in the back of the class would go, yeah, we gonna need to know that. Is that gonna be on the quiz? Go ahead and jot that down. That might come up later when the ride gets a little boring to you. I had no luck in school. One time in first grade, our teacher left the room for like a minute. We started playing keep away from this girl with her pencil. We're in first grade. We're all laughing. Y'all quit it. Give me my pencil. Would you quit it? Give me my pencil. Pencil came to me. I threw it. Went in this guy's eye. Everyone in class is going, Jesus, Hicks, it's a game. What are you, a psycho or something? Suddenly I'm Henry Lee Hicks here because this guy can't catch a number 2 pencil like a normal human, you know? I got it. Good move, you dork. I'm an assassin. Teacher came back. Hicks stabbed him. Suddenly I'm going after people. You know? Come on, it was a childhood game. It went askew. One time I was late to class, but it's not late. No, it's tardy, a school word which means absolute shit on the streets. And if you don't believe me, try showing up late to your first job. Am I tardy? No, you're fired. Not what I thought it meant. I was late to class, tardy, whatever. I'm sitting down. Guy next to me yanks my chair out from under me right when I sat. I fell down. Even the teacher cracks up. That's what you get for being tardy. Fuck it, I can sleep better down here anyway. Later on that year, that guy was late. Class had started. He's sitting down. I yank his chair out from under him. Boom! Middle of class. Breaks his fucking back. That guy was in every one of my classes the next 5 years. Real funny, Hicks. Guy with one eye pushed him around. What am I supposed to say to these guys, you know? Well, y'all can park closer to the school now. No more tardies. Is it all hopeless? No. I'm going to hurdle this now. I owe this to you. What the fuck are you talking about? Here's my point, folks. In the blink of an eye, we can have heaven on earth. It's a choice. That's all it is. There's no evolution, no need to go any farther. We know it now. It's all here. It's all clear. It's all right now. It's a choice. You can look through the eyes of fear. You can look through the eyes of love. That's the only 2 ways to look. The eyes of fear is insanity. It's not really there. The eyes of love are the only real eyes. Bing, go. Bing, fucking go. Heaven on earth right now if you want. It's a choice. To look through the eyes of love instead of the eyes of fear, just once. Like, for instance, that money we spend on weapons and defense each year, that money we spend on buying bigger locks and more fucking cops. Instead, if we spent that money feeding, clothing, and educating the poor of the world, which it would pay for many times over, not one human being excluded, we could, as one race, explore outer space together in peace forever. That is my dream. Thank you very much. You've been fantastic. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it. Oxford, you've been great. Thank you. Thank you very much.